Hey guys, I'm Chi, and in today's video I'll be telling and showing you guys a story of how I killed my own grandma. But before we get into the story, make sure that you guys like and subscribe. Alright then, hope you enjoy. It all started when I was a kid. I was very violent and played very rough with my friends in school and in the neighborhood. Every time I played with someone, they'd always bleed or get injured, and it's not like I did it on purpose or something. This one day in school, I was sitting all alone, without any friends. I was super bored and lonely. These three kids from my class, Kirk, Rafael, and Kevin, came to me. Hey, your name is G, right? Yeah, it is. Why are you sitting all alone? I don't have any friends to play with. Hey, why don't you come play with us? We can be friends from now on. You really mean it? Yeah. I don't trust you. Everyone says the same thing to me and end up injured. They say they don't want to play with me anymore. We promise we won't stop playing with you. They promised to play with me every day, and in that every day, they'd always get hurt and I'd always apologize. I felt very sad because I didn't hurt them on purpose, but their parents thought that I did hurt them on purpose. So all three of them, Rafael's mom, Kevin's dad, and Kirk's mom, came to school and called my parents. They all complained and I felt completely guilty and ashamed. My son comes home every day with different bruises and hides them from us, right, Rafael? Well, my son Kevin would always come home not walking properly because his left knee is broken. Oh, that's nothing. My son Kirk came home bleeding yesterday, and the day before that he came home with a blue eye. We're all tired of this bully. He is not a bully. He's our friend. Yeah, and he didn't hurt us on purpose. Yeah, and you can't shout at our friend like that. Oh, shut up. You're just scared that he'll bully you even more when we're not there. Gee, we are so disappointed in you. Why did you do all those things? Firstly, I'm deeply sorry from the bottom of my heart. I always hurt everyone that I play with, and I end up without friends until these three brave people came to me and they promised to play with me forever, no matter how much I hurt them. Second of all, I would like to thank you guys for doing that. Thank you so much for trying to stand up for me and for being true friends. And lastly, I am so sorry for hurting your kids. I will never play with them or anyone ever again, and I'll make sure of that. The parents were touched, but I was still suspended from school for a whole month. When I got home, my parents shouted at me and they told me to get in my room and never get out until I stopped being so violent. And in my room, I found my grandmother. She was standing, and I hugged her and burst out in tears. It's all gonna be okay. I'll teach you how to be softer, okay? Please do, Granny. I don't know what to do anymore. Okay, wipe your tears, then I'll teach you, okay? So I wiped my tears off and I stopped crying. She taught me everything and I became better and better every day. And as my weeks passed, I was fully calm and no longer violent. So I stepped into school and I saw Rafael, Kirk, and Kevin. Guys, I'm back. Gee, we missed you. They gave me a big hug and I hugged them back. We spoke to our parents about how they acted, but they still don't understand. It's okay. My granny taught me everything about being more gentle. What? Thanks, Granny. Let's go play ball. Okay. We played soccer and none of them were injured. I kept on telling everyone about how my grandmother taught me about being more gentle, until break time. The school bully said something that almost ended his life. Your ugly, fat grandma you keep on talking about teaches you how to be gentle. Maybe that's because you're a big dork, a jerk, and most of all, a weirdo, just like that grandma of yours. I lost it and I attacked him. He tried to fight back, but he couldn't. All my anger made me want to kill him, and I almost did. His legs stopped working, and in the office, he got expelled because of insulting me and making me lose my temper. When I got home, I told my grandmother what happened, and she started coughing endlessly. And when I gave her pills, she told me not to forget what she taught me, and she looked up and said something. Then she stopped breathing. She disappeared. No, Granny, I need you. Come back. I thought that I killed her and never told anyone, including my parents. I was so shocked to see my parents not getting any reaction when they passed by her chair. But I kept quiet. For years, I grew up replaying the same time when she died over and over in my head. I started acting all crazy. I cried for no reason. I acted like a psycho, and I had to visit a lot of psychologists, and they didn't even help. I grew older and older, still in the same situation. I kept the secret for almost half of my life until one day I heard my grandmother's voice. It's okay, it's okay. You can tell the ones you trust. The weight will feel lighter on your shoulders once you do. Granny? Granny? She didn't reply. I went to Mom and Dad's room and I told them about everything. Honey, what do you mean? Your grandmother died for as long as you lived. She died the second you were born. Does that mean she's your guardian angel? You were the only one who could see her and who could speak to her. Your father and I were watching you the whole time until we realized that you stopped talking to her. The more questions I asked, and the more I felt relieved. And my grandmother always spoke to me in my heart, and she was always there, especially when I needed her. So, turns out that I found out about the truth when I told my mom everything that happened to my grandmother. So, our message for today is, there's no bigger fear than keeping an untold story inside you. You might not know what the full story is until you let someone else know about it. Just like what happened to me. Guys, I'd like to end this video with a large thank you. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end, for taking your time on watching, and I thank you so much for subscribing. And if you didn't, please make sure that you do, so that the bottle at the back of me could fill up. Please tell me how you thought of my video in the comment section down below. Drop a like and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much, guys. Peace out.